good afternoon, good morning, all depends on wherever that you are watching me from. I am Emmanuel Oromijus. Let us be also in this afternoon edition of Lamentation. So, I come across a Twitter X handle named George with over 5,000 followers. This Twitter handle usually insult our PM. Usually support Ogenkere and Ogenkere groups. And I think this Twitter handle usually insult PM, if I'm not mistaken, because I stand to be corrected. Now, I saw what he posted, saying that, Osetena, posting our DPM, saying that now those who investigated PM is inviting her that very soon, or what he means, very soon she will be arrested or invited by FBI to explain. And I saw them jubilating. What is even more bitter there is that you see too many accounts with PM Master Simon Ekpa's name, jubilating, saying, nah, the backing dog will come down. I told you people that most people who are in this very freedom are formerly in the DOS. They changed to Master Simon Ekpa's picture because they cannot overthrow Master Simon Ekpa. They cannot overthrow this government. So they have to change into Master Simon Ekpa's picture to put divide into the house. Now you can see them going up celebrating that, she will be arrested. Let us see what she will do or this. I am calling on all Biafra people. Now is the time to protect this woman. Madam Dr Ngọzi Orabueze must be protected. None of them who are inviting are arresting them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being kidnapped from Kenya. Mazi Simon Ekpa is being arrested by Finland. These people cannot do another one. And that is the reason why I have been crying about wolves in sheep clothing. I see too many people there commenting. And what is more painful is that they comment with Mazi Simon Ekpa's picture. That's the painful aspect of it. Do you see the chameleon color in these people? We must protect Madam Dr Ngọzi Orabueze. Because at this point in time, anybody who started by lying to you will never give you freedom. And all of us in this very government must fish out those sheep, those what are they calling it? Hyenas in sheep clothing. Because the reason why Obatobie was blackmailed is because hyenas in sheep clothing gathered around him. That was the reason why it was easy for them to blackmail. This one that they are going after PCOS, we will never allow that to happen. We, the Biafra people, will never allow that. And let me warn all of you. If you are anyone in sheep clothing giving the enemy's key or helping the enemies in order to override this government, forming as if you love the government but you are working with the enemy, in this very freedom will fight you. Ajani will fight you. Enunani will fight you. Mwana Biafra Josie will fight you. Ekwensu will fight you. The god of war in Igbo land. Eke ya fight Gori ya fight for ya fight again, ya fight again. Our people have died enough. What we are asking for is freedom. Freedom is not somebody's death. Give us freedom. It doesn't call for killing. It doesn't call for all these unnecessary arrests, all these unnecessary collabo. It doesn't call for it. What we want is to go back to our home. That's the only thing that we are crying for. The only thing that the Biafra people are crying for is to step their foot into their home. Nothing more, nothing less. Anything that you like, you can go and be doing. But we want to step our foot in our home. We don't want to die again. We don't want to live like slaves anymore. We want to live like Biafra people, die like Biafra people, and survive like Biafra people. That's the only thing. Should, in case if you think that, oh, it is a child play, you will intimidate, kill, intimidate, the way you are killing people in Biafra land, you are going all over because they have said it, that all our people all over the world, they will pick them up. It doesn't matter how many billions do you have. How many people can you pick? How many people can you pick? This very freedom is sacrosanct. It is the determination of the people to be free. It is the determination of the Biafra people. At least you see people all over the world, when they say, oh, DPM is coming, or it started from Madam Dr Ngọzi is coming live, you will see people closing their shops to go and listen to Madam Dr. It is determination. Nobody pays them. Instead, they sacrifice their business. Instead, they sacrifice their comfort in order to listen to where they want. Ebe freedom hano, ebe isi hano. Dissenting Master Simon Eba. When he is coming live, you see people closing their shops to go and listen to Master Simon Eba. Nobody pays them. You don't pay our people to come and listen to Master Simon Eba. Instead, they make that as a sacrifice. We must concentrate. We must focus. It is focus. That is the only thing that we need. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. We must concentrate in order to achieve our aim in this very freedom. Again, you see DPM, whenever she is coming live, you see Biafra people sacrificing to go to listen to her. It is sacrifice. We must stand and protect what we have. Should, in case if this thing that they put is true, I don't know how true it is. You know these people, but these criminals cannot be carrying propaganda because they hated her so much. So they will welcome any news. If you go to that place, you will see them say, oh, thank God, oh, this woman, let me see how this mad dog. It is very good that you people call her mad dog. But mad dog is better than walking corpse. It's better to have a living dog than to have a dead dog. Huh? A dead lion is better than a living dog. Did you know that? I am a man religious, one of it very kind. We must concentrate. Tomorrow DPM will come live. It is a question and answer segment. You must be there. It is a question and answer segment. You must be there to come and listen. That question that you have to ask her, may I arrange a come and ask her. Those hoodlums who are celebrating that I age there, piache your own, biajoya. But let me warn all of you. What have you achieved in Mazen Namdekano's arrest? Nothing. What did you achieve in Mazen Simon Ekpa's arrest? Nothing. What are you going to achieve? You cannot achieve anything. It is the determination of the people to leave Nigeria. Mazen Namdekano is not the problem. Mazen Simon Ekpa is not the problem. Dr. Ngọzi Orabueze is not the problem. These are collective efforts by everyone. It is a determination to leave that contraption called Nigeria. And our people are focusing. Where our eyes are is on the main goal. Not in these lies, not in the propaganda, not in all this cock and bull story that your people are saying. It is untruthfulness. If you are sincere, you are sincere. If you are not sincere, get out of the way. This is Biafra. And Biafra is nobody's business. It's nobody's empire. Anybody can fight for Biafra. You can fight for Biafra. I can fight for Biafra. The spirit of Biafra can leave anybody and possess anybody. So Madam Dr is not the problem. Madam Simon Ekpe is not the problem. DPM Dr Ngọzi Orabueze is not the problem. Arrest her and you can see another person taking up. What you have to is to address the root of the problem. And thank God, just thank God in your fuck up. Because one day, more person, somebody more deadlier and more brutal will arise. That you don't even know where the person is from. That you don't know where the person, which country, or where he exists. You arise. So what will you do then? What will you do? This is freedom fighting. We go nowhere and we run away from nowhere. Those who are jubilating, continue to jubilate, because I have seen too many of these disgruntled individuals jubilating, saying, oh, I appear here. Continue to jubilate. Biafra people are seeing clearer. Tomorrow, why is Biafra people no longer following you? It is because of your behavior that you are jubilating. That Ndị jidere Maazị Simon Ekpa ya ejide Dr. Ngọzi Orabueze, which means you jubilated mgbe ejidere Maazị Simon Ekpa. Do you see my problem with some of you? That is if that post is true. But I know the criminal. He always posts the things, every disadvantage on a post. If that post is true. Which means the same thing the DOS made. They jubilate during the Maazị Simon Ekpa era. That means they jubilated the same way mgbe jidere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, but they cannot show it open. Ndị a na-follow ihe a, they are now jubilating. But wherever you stand, I beg you, where is our focus is Biafra. You should not jubilate that your sister or your brother is going to fall down. You should not jubilate. You should not jubilate because my main focus and your main focus, you don't know Dr. Ngọzi Orabueze, you don't know Ginkere before you join this very freedom. Why you join this? Because of the freedom. Can you focus your attention on the freedom and stop all this on a useless rancors? I call it a very useless rancor because your land is going. Tomorrow, if anyone fails, you failed. If Dr. Ngọzi failed, you failed. If Maazị Nnamdi Kanu failed, you failed. If Maazị Simon Ekpa failed, you failed. Because nobody will defend your home. Back then, in your village, nobody is going to defend it. You are going to be man alone. You are going to stand alone. Courtesy on what you do to the Biafra people, thinking that you are doing to me. Of what you do to your own self, thinking that you are doing to me. It's not to me that you are doing it. You are doing to yourself. Because a day of reckoning is coming. And you will not run away from that day. Because that day is here. From me, from the temple of the grace here, Emmanuel Oremejus. Share this very program. Alert your people. Tell your village people, Nanda Musu Abiakwa Nozo, we go nowhere. We have crossed the Rubicon. Now is the time. Forward ever, backward never.